And hello world, I am live. Yes. No, I do not wish to insert ad breaks. And let me refresh here. Come on, you can do it. There we go, look at that. Ah, Bobby Dazzler. I'll shut myself up, I can hear myself. Hey, Das Breaker, you are first. And hey, Whacked Man, you are second. So, it works. So if I top chat, live chat, pop out chat, what does timestamps do? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, kind of like having timestamps on. Pop out chat. Just going for full screen chat, that's all. Very boring name, no, sorry, you are fourth. Am I going to use the multimeter for this too? No, but I do have a multimeter, which I just used a couple of minutes before this video because the lights were not working. My studio light right above me was not working, so I had to troubleshoot the damn thing. So, yep, turned out, had timestamps. Such well-organised tins, they are indeed. I'll tell you in a minute what I'm doing. Well, it's in the title, isn't it? All right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to at least start to sort these tins because I am halfway across the room here and I don't have a light on it, so please excuse the crudity of the video. Didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it. But I've got, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, 330 of these tins. 330 of them. And I'm pretty sure some of them are very, very redundant. Like, oh geez, I'm having a hard time reading the LCD screen here on the camcorder. But some ones down here, like for example, where are the feet? Hang on. There are feet somewhere. I can't read the bloody camcorder. This is ridiculous. Zoom in more. There we go, feet. There are a lot of feet. I was reading the bottom one. I should have been reading the top red one. I can read that. I was trying to read the black. They're different types of feet. There are a lot of tins of just feet. Instrument feet. And it's not just like the 5 or 6 that you can see there. They're actually, what is it, 3 or is it 4 deep? I think they're 4 deep, right? So I've got like at least 20 tins of feet, 20 plus tins of feet. And that does not include the legendary, all hail, the couch feet, So, yeah, I thought I'd just like at least start opening some of these because I've got 4 tins of couch feet. There they are, count them, 4 tins of couch feet. It's just nuts. So, yeah, plastic couch feet, and look, there are actual couch feet in here. Look at this, all used, of course, none of that new rubbish. They're all used couch feet. They all come from exactly the same couch. And the guy has, who I got these from, has labelled them all. These are all Jarrah tins of coffee. You can probably see it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it under there, but they're Jarrah coffee tins. Yeah, Jarrah. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's showing up here, but I can see through that. Jarrah coffee tins. So I'm not sure if he actually ate all the coffee in them or not, but they're all, yeah, they're all the exact same Jarrah coffee tins. Absolutely incredible. Now, of course, I'm not going to throw out the couch feet because couch feet are legendary. So I'm going to put those aside. They're a definite keeper. But I thought that I'd start with, yeah, the collection here. It is quite extensive. I do believe, as I said, there's 330, I think, from memory when I actually did the original, not sort-in video, but when I actually got these things. I took them back and, yeah, I counted like roughly 330 odd tins, I think. I don't know. If anyone wants to watch my original video, there's more behind there as well. That's that that's that repair speaker that I did there. That's that JBL jobby. So yeah, I thought, like, you know, is there anything more useless than feet? Instrument feet. I guess if you need your instrument feet, you know, like there's tons of nuts and there's, you know, washers and screws, and that top shelf, yes, it is bow-in because most of those ones, those unsorted screws, they are all chock full. So there's a lot of weight in that top shelf. So anyway, it was from an estate. No, it wasn't from an estate. He didn't die. I actually heard from him after I got this stuff, and I did that tour video of the world's biggest electronic component collection. It was absolutely incredible. I heard from him, and then I said, hi, everyone, I'd love to hear your story, etc., etc., and I never heard from him again, so I'm not sure what he wanted. Last I heard from the guy who sold me this, he had gone overseas, like to Singapore or something like that, and he just abandoned his entire collection. So I think it was some, you know, like divorce or something like that, so he had to get rid of the stuff. Or his wife got rid of it, ex-wife got rid of it, I'm not sure what the deal is. Anyway, I'm assuming everyone can hear me. I've got the wireless mic. So anyway, let's get some of these tins, shall we? Because if I went through them all, it'd be a very long process. So yeah, let's just take feet, 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 and feet. Let's, there's just no end. I've still got round mediums, rubber, round large, round small, plastic, adhesive feet. Ugh. So I'll probably lower this and whoop, and sorry, no dual camera set up here. I've got square feet. That's Jarrah, that's Cafe Latte for those playing along at home. Rubber bolt mount feet. I've got rubber with mounting flange, rubber feet. I've got bolt, yeah, a couple of bolt mounts. And adhesive PC case feet. So yeah, let's just open them up, and and sure enough, yep. Look, these are all, by the way, everything. I do believe almost everything in this collection is all used. Well, that one's not. That one's actually brand newy. Look at that. Still got the sticker on it. So yeah, but a lot of these all came from like instruments, and all the components that he had also came from instruments as well. So I'm going to do a snap poll for each one of these tins. Keep or not keep. Go. Keep or not keep. Because I will actually, I'm going to cull these. So keep or not keep. I've got a bin next to me. Keep. It's a very boring name. Not keep. This is not going to go well if we do this by committee. Soup kitchen. Come on, keep or not keep. Dump. Dump. This could take a while. I could do this every day for the next month and keep, dump. This is not going to work. Anyway, they're like, there's actually a substantial number of those. So they're actually mildly, in the scheme of things that I've looked at in some, because I have not looked at all these tins, that's mildly useful, right? I could use them for, I don't know, something, right? So rubber with flange mount. There you go, rubber with flange mount. Keep or not keep? These are less useful. At least these other ones, you could like rest something on it, like they're good for like, I don't know, if you had something sharp and you didn't want it to like penetrate, your floor or something, mark your floor or something like that. They're quite useful. Whereas these, I don't know. Well, that one's different. Look, right? I'm erring on the side of toss those. Oh, Ivy Mike says keep. Ask me how I know. I'll never use any of that stuff. I'm thinking that they're a toss, right? There's no way I'm ever going to use those, right? I just can't see it. Toss. That's my first. Okay, bolt mount feet. Bolt mount, oh God, look at this. Bolt mount feet, there you go. Could be useful, keep or not keep. I don't know how much, don't be a hoarder. Just toss everything. Plastic bolt mount feet, keep. Bloody hell. Oh, people are trolling now, I reckon. It's easy to say, oh, geez, I can't even fit those back. Oh, no, yes, I can fit those back in. Keep everything. Oh, Whackman's just having a good time, just laughing, knowing that I'm just going to end up keeping all this shit. You're sorry when you need something, you throw it out. I don't even know what's in all of these. That's the problem. Like bolt mount feet. Come on, toss. I'm not going to use bolt mount feet. Okay. Rubber bolt mount. Oh, we've got some little smaller ones. Look at that, right? Like just a couple of random ones like that. Yeah, okay. You know, they might, like I could like just put, like I could consolidate, right? I can, like there's plenty of room left in here, right? I can, even though they're not sorted, I can just consolidate into like feet, right? That one's useless on its own. It's a one-off. So, bloody hell. Square feet. This is, yeah, cafe latte. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is crusty burger. Look at this. It doesn't get more crusty burger than that. Look at that. Man, completely rusted feet. And these were all, like, someone went to the trouble to go, oh, yeah, I got to keep those square feet. Maybe they rusted while they were in the tin. It is rusted down the bottom of the tin. So that tin's actually gone ski because it's rusted. So yeah, they're gone. I don't even have to ask for that. Oh geez, we're getting messy now. Okay, that is, I only kept one with several feet in it. Not bad. Okay, get more. Five at a time seems to be what I can reasonably pick up. So, adhesive feet, rubber round small, round medium, round large, and plastic. Let's go plastic feet. Oh God, this is pretty chocker. Look at this, plastic feet. Okay, geez, look at them. All right, these all came from instruments, right? They all came, oh. What the, oh no, yeah, what the hell? Like, you know, just bag those up, right? Look at all these little feet. I'm never going to use those. I reckon they're gonski, right? They don't look that useful to me. So, sorry, but they're gone. Oh, one left, plastic feet. Oh, bloody, hang on. My screen just auto-turned off. Toss. Plastic feet will just make a thing rattle. Looks too plastic. Toss. Adhesive PC case. Oh, more of these. Okay, I've got more of these. Well, I've already got a ton of those, right? So, there you go. They're gone. I've already got a ton. Were they called adhesive PC feet before? Hang on. Where's the one I kept? Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, that is the tin. That is the tin I had. Hang on. Okay, I've mixed it all up. Completely mixed it all up. I thought that was probably screaming at me, don't throw them out, Dave. Yes, they were actually, that was the one I kept. I didn't keep it far enough away. I got confused. All right. So, All right, rubber round medium white. Specifically, I wonder if there's a rubber round medium black. They are, as claimed, as advertised. Look at this. Rubber round medium white. Complete with, like, eyelet stuff. I mean, come on. Seriously? Right? That's Gonski. Right? There's no way I'm ever going to use those. Ever. Give them to the homeless bloke under the harbour bridge. He uses tuna cans for thongs. Toss. Roller skate stoppers. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep the empty tins because, you know, I might use them. Round, large, rubber, round, large feet. Keep or not keep. I've got 4 used round, rubber, large feet. I mean, come on, come on. I'm never going to. Oh, look, they've got inserts. No, they aren't threaded. I don't think. No, gone. Never going to use them. Adhesive feet. Adhesive feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. Yes, look at that. Look at that. We've got like Farnell component. Look at that. Really old. But yeah, definitely. Definite keeper. Definite keeper. Sure, some of the adhesive might be gone by now, but there's like, yeah. No, that's definitely always using stick-on rubber feet. So if there's any ones that have sort of new stuff, I mean, come on, they're like, they're completely, they've got no adhesive on them. But hey, right? That is a keeper. So I'm going to keep adhesive feet. All right, feet, rubber, round, small. Yep, as advertised. There is a tin absolutely chock full of round, rubber, small feet. Keep or not keep? Keep or not keep? Snap poll. Any of these cans labelled cash? Yeah, I wonder if he kept some cash in like one of the 300 tins so that you... Yes, security by obscurity is a thing. Toss, toss, toss. Well, toss, toss. I've got 2 tosses. You can use them isolators. The previous bloke had foot fetish. Keep. I've got... Yeah, like they're just all like all little crust, like they're all just crusty, right? They're all used and crusty. So no, yeah, it's definite toss. Sorry for all you rubber feet aficionados, but you know, this is just silly. I mean, I've got 20 plus tins of feet. This is just crazy, right? We might only get through the feet today. This is nuts. So yeah, gone. All right. Yeah, plastic. No, that's an empty. Okay. So I've only kept 2 out of the 10 we've looked at. That's not bad. Maybe I should label this video like foot fetish or something. Oh, get countless views. Rubber, round, small. Rubber, round, large. Plastic, more plastic. Oh, that feels pretty full. Adhesive PC case. Again, snap rivet mount. Oh, let's look at our snap rivet mount. Look at this. Snap, sure enough, as advertised. Well, they're snappy, right? Would never, right? These are totally custom, right? These are totally custom. For whatever the instrument product that these came from, yeah, it's just nuts. Sorry, Gonski. Absolutely Gonski. Would never use those in a million years, all right? And there's a bit of rust in some of these tins down there, but not much. It's surprising actually. It's just out in the guy's garage back. Oh, rubber adhesive PC case. We've got more of them. We've got more of them. Look. Oh, actually, these. Oh no. Maybe I should go through. I should just keep the ones with adhesive on them, right? Look at that. Right. So most of them gone because we already have a tin of these, but I'll keep the ones that have. some adhesive on them still, right? The rest of them, I'll toss. Because I can see those being mildly, I can see myself, you know, possibly needing those for something. So, yeah. Rubber round large feet. Ooh, they are large, as advertised. Look at this. 4 of them. There you go. They actually look in pretty good nick. They're not bad. They're not too shabby at all, right? And they've got a screw-in stud thing. They're almost keepers, right? Who agrees? Junk. Who agrees that they're probably keepers? Maybe not, but you know, I wouldn't begrudge anyone for saying, yep, keep those. Roller skate stoppers. Yep. What would I attach them to? I don't know. That's why you keep them. Okay, you've seen them on OnlyFans. Feet, plastic. So, oh, look, we got, okay, hang on. How's the video, by the way? Is the video okay? Is this angle okay, or would you prefer that I lower it or something? Oh, look at that. Wow, they're like old oscilloscope ones that you wrap the power cord. These like go on the back of a scope. There's only 3 of them. Usually you get 4. And they're on the back of a scope. Yeah, look, these are all old scope feet. Like, these are all, like, wow, look, it's all the crud's just rubbed off the top there. Yeah, it looks good, it's great. Yeah, it's great. Okay, cool. Sorry, I can only stream in 720p using this camera, so you're only going to get 720p on this. But yeah, look, that's all gone, right? There's like 3 oscilloscope feet. Oh, look at this. Oh my. Let's check this out. One of them just disintegrated. Just absolutely disintegrated. Look, look. Wow. That's just incredible. Damn. That's just completely demolecularized. Oh, that is awful. Wow. Yep. All right. We have rubber round small. Rubber round small. Okay. Somebody needs them. Carthor needs them. The tin didn't let out a hiss when you opened it. They've gone bad. Yeah. Rubber round small. More of these, right? Oh, look. Oh, look. Rod Irving. Rod Irving Electronics. My goodness. Did he buy? He must have bought these from Rod Irving. Like little tiny feet. Little tiny feet with no adhesive on them by the looks of them. Who remembers Rod Irving Electronics? Wow. There you go. They are in... oh, that's only Victoria. They did have, Rod Irving's did have a store in Sydney. But yeah, look. Wow, look at that. Genuine feet. I'd be tempted to keep those because they're like brand new. Brand new little rubber feet. And you can, of course, add your own double-sided adhesive. So, yeah, I'm, you know, those, whatever, they're in the tin. But I'm tempted to keep that. Okay, let's go. Well, we're churning through these. Okay, here we go. I'm at the back. Sorry, I'm not going to swing the camera around every time. I'm at the back of the shelf now. I think we've only got 2 after this one, so I'll go get the other 2. Feet, yes! I do believe that is all she wrote on the feet. Okay, Rod Irving's weren't in York Street. Rod Irving's were You're thinking David Reed. David Reed was in York Street. They were not Redfern. Where were Rod Irving's? Rod Irving's were. Why did Redfern pop in there? I know it's not Redfern, but it wasn't York Street. York Street was David Reed's. I don't think Rod Irving was ever in York Street. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. That was David Reed's. That's where I got my first oscilloscope, from David Reed's. Kikasui, 20 megahertz, dual channel, COS 5020 is the model number. Anyway, wow, rear instrument feet. Let's go for rear instrument feet. Okay, here we go. Woo! Look at that. A tin full of plastic custom rear instrument feet. From what? I don't know. Leave it in the comments. This is actually such a fascinating video. I think I'll take the live stream and I'll upload it like as a video. Anyway, they are not keepers. They're Gonski. And rear instrument feet. Oh God, look at that. Who knows what that's from? Like it's from some old, you know, because he actually repaired vintage test gear and stuff, right? Probably wasn't vintage at the time. But yeah, they're like, you know, some old oscilloscope or something, and they're shaped like this because the power cord, you'd use it to wrap the power cord around the back of the thing. And then you can stand it up vertically, so if you didn't have enough bench space, you could stand your oscilloscope up on the floor vertically. So that came off some instrument. Anyway, round rubber medium black. Oh yeah, didn't we have the white? Didn't we have the white and we were wondering if there was a black? Round rubber medium black. Oh, there's a brown one in there. I mean, come on, seriously, you've got to be consistent. If you're going to do it, go the whole hog. No, that's gone. Sorry, that is absolutely Gonski. No use whatsoever. So I've cleared up half a shelf. Seriously, plastic with rubber inserts. Oh, with crusty rubber inserts indeed. Oh yeah, that's rubber. It's like, no, useless, right? Oh, sorry, not seeing that. No, useless. All right, toss. Oh God. Hello, friends in 4K. You have a GW Instec GOS 522B. Rubber, push fit. Oh God, look at these things. Oh my God, look at these. This is just, people said the video is good. On the camcorder screen, it doesn't look like it's very bright. Is the, because it's auto exposure. The thing is, we've got the bright background here, so that's why it's going to expose off that. Yeah, like absolutely useless. Like what the heck, right? This is just insane. Push fit feet. I do not need rubber push fit feet. This is just nuts. So I've had these tins for years. I used to have them at the bunker, but now they're in the dungeon here. We're down in the dungeon, which is underneath my lab. For those who don't know, rubber round medium black. Again, that's the same, isn't it? Like, come on, seriously. No. Gonski. Okay. Whew. Well, I've only got 4 that are keepers so far. Oh, these are interesting. Rubber corner feet. How many people? I bet you I am the only person in the world, I'm making the claim, the only person in the world that has a tin of rubber corner feet. Look at this. Rubber corner feet. Complete with the screws in there, complete with the my brain's having a brain fart. Threaded inserts in there. Yeah, they're threaded, aren't they? I think they're threaded. But yeah, like what instrument did they come from? Sorry, they're gone. All right, that is the feet. That is the feet, people. we are, oh, hang on, my comments have disappeared again. That is the feet. So I'm keeping those 4 over there. So we tossed away 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, and yeah, hang on, and I've still got the legendary all hail the plastic couch feet. I will never ever throw out the plastic couch feet. They are legendary, stuff of legends. But I've got 4 tins. There you go, 4 tins as a keeper. Who wants me to continue? What should we do next? What should we do next? Let's have a vote. I'm not going to sort like the screws and stuff up the top. That's just too hard. Can anyone see anything? You can read this better than I can on the camcorder screen. Is there anything that takes your fancy? Anything that I think I put the more useful stuff up the top. Although feet, well, once I got to the middle, it was kind of useless. Can you see anything? I did actually, these are semi-sorted. Like, basically, if you see the one that's on the front, it's going to be like the same type all the way back. And they're 4 levels deep. 4 level, yeah, you can see 4 tins there. So what is that one, for example? That is mounts, anti-vibration mounts. Oh, who wants to see the, yes, anti-vibration mounts. I'm going for the anti-vibration mounts. Come on. Come on. Everyone needs anti-vibration mounts. Mounts. Actually, one of them is not anti-vibration. So I'm a bit slow today. I actually injured my back, believe it or not. I was doing dumbbell deadlifts, and all it took was 1 bad rep, and yeah, I was doing 50 kilo dumbbell deadlifts, which is normally not a problem, but yeah, I don't know, wasn't concentrating, and now my back is, I'm having trouble tying up my shoes at the moment. That happened on Friday. Plain metal, male to male. Look, a tin dedicated to these. A tin, we have a tin dedicated to those, whatever the heck they are. Does anyone have any clue whatsoever what we're looking at there? What would they have come from? Getting old sucks. No, I just did a bad, rep. I wasn't concentrating, and yeah, it happens. You know, it's a decent weight. 50 kilo dumbbell deadlifts is nothing to, you know, there's nothing to muck around with. So, yeah, like, what the hell? Male to, like, what? What is that? Plain metal mounts. What? Gone. Okay, that's just crazy. Okay, anti-vibration mounts. I have a background in vibration engineering, so they are indeed. Look at that. Vibration mounts. Yeah, like, no. Yeah, nah, right? That's a yeah, nah. As much as I like vibration stuff, that's a yeah, nah. As we say here in Australia, more anti-vibration mounts. Oh, God. They're pretty crusty. Look at that. So, but they're reasonably compliant. It's hard to show it here. It's hard to manipulate them with your fingers, but yeah. But no, in brackets. So yeah, they would have come from some instrument or something that he was taking apart. So nope, those ones are trash, says Ben. I agree. You got to tidy your underwear drawer. Yeah. Last tin of anti-vibration. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whoa. One's got away on me. Yeah, look at that. Like, they're all just, that rubber's just borderline perishing. Like, wow. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. Oh, it's got that rubber smell, but nope. Definitely not keeping. So, and boom. You can see there's the box starting to fill up. So, all right. Next. See anything that takes your fancy? I chose last time. Oh, bloody screen keeps turning off. Just came from watching the cart repair. Yeah. Thought I'd upload a video because a lot of people talked about that. Black nuts. Gorak, what's the black nuts? PCB fittings. PCB fittings. A couple of people wanted the PCB fittings. Where were they? I'll get the PCB fittings. All right. Okay. Where were they? Black. PCB fittings. People said, I'm not seeing the PCB fittings. You're probably screaming at me. Grub screws. MIMS wiring clips. What the hell are MIMS wiring clips? What? I'm not seeing it. No? Where is it? Someone tell me where it is, please. Can't see it. Where are the PCB fittings? Third and fourth shelf. Oh, nylon PCB. Oh, okay. It was nylon PCB fittings, was it? Oh, sorry. I was reading the black one. Yes, nylon PCB fittings. Okay. Nylon cable fittings. Okay. Right. All right. Oh, that feels empty. We'll just do these 4 because there's another 4 there. All right. Here we go. We have nylon PCB fittings, supports, snap to board. Oh, wow, yeah. Wow. 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 It's a lot of nylon PCB fittings. PCB supports. Wow. Keep or not keep? I guess if I'm going to keep anything, right, these may be useful. I don't know if I'm going to need that many, but holy crap. It's a tin full of them. Wow. That's just nuts. Keep or not keep? Dump, they're yellowed. Trash, the dull yellow of victory. Yeah, they're pretty crap, aren't they? Yeah, they've yellowed. Trash, yeah. Melt them down for 3D, yeah, I agree, they're gone. They're just, yeah. Nylon cable fittings. Hardly anything in here. Chassis bushes, slide fit. I guarantee you I'm the only person on the planet who has a tin full of chassis bushes, slide fit chassis bushes. Look at that. There you go. Slide fit chassis bushes. Went to the effort to like label that. What flavour of coffee? Oh, it's under the thing. Can't see it. Sorry. Oh, man. Anyway, useless. All right. It's a shame because having this many tins is just impressive. But if there's just garbage in them, like why keep them? A cafe latte again. He was really into the cafe latte. Mounts, top loading snap fit. Mounts. Oh God. Yes. Look at them. Wow. Wow. Okay. Just big standoffs. Giant standoffs. There's a whole tin of them. There's a whole tin of them. This is crazy. I'm going to have a collection of empty tins. Yeah, well, I can relabel them. Like I can use them to store other stuff. No, these are. If I toss the other ones, I've got to toss these too, right? I've got to be consistent. So some of them haven't yellowed. Look, you know, like perfectly good. But how many? Like how often am I going to mount a PCB using these? Never, right? So, yep. Yep. Yeah, gone. Sorry. We're getting like semi-useful stuff now. you know, I mean, PCB mounts or, you know, chassis mount entry clamps. Oh my God, look. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. That's like a screw down, like the big plastic bit comes down and clamps your cable. Wow, that's really like, but they're used like, oh, what the heck is that? What the heck? Oh my God, that's like a big strain relief, cable strain relief thing. You thread it through and around and wrap and like, oh man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sorry, that's gone. For you cable clamp aficionados, what's next? See anything that takes your fancy? That is kind of hoarding you do when you drink instant coffee. You should have drunk espresso. I don't drink any form of coffee, so I don't know what the heck any of it's about. Old school glands for cable through, yeah, like keep those. What? Keep people reckon I should keep the cable clamps. Oh my God, they're so old. No, the couch feet. Got to rewind the video. Go back to the start to see the legendary couch feet. Fixins. Mechanical fixins, cable clamps. We've got more cable clamps. Oh my God, how many? I'm going to have to do the cable clamps. This is insane. Oh my God. You are not, I have 16 tins of cable clamps. 16 tins of cable clamps. I'm not kidding. This is ridiculous. Cable clamps, nylon cord grip grommets. Oh yeah, look, yeah, they're your old school. Yeah, they're your old school cable clamp grommets. Look at them. Look at them. They're still useful. That's still like modern one that you would use in like a metal chassis. You'd whack that in, you drill that in, and your mains cord goes through. They're almost a keeper, aren't they? But do I need like literally a tin full of them? Absolutely full. This is just madness. My God, like there's so many I can't even almost fit them back in. Look. Oh man, yeah. Ben reckons he'd keep those nylon cord. At least they're modern and useful, right? What is a MIMS wiring clip? Oh, wow. Wowza. MIMS. A MIMS wiring clip. There you go. Does anyone have any idea why they're called a MIMS wiring clip? I don't know. I do not know. There is a MIMS wiring clip. Wow. Damn. Anyone? Bueller? I just hit the copper jackpot. Yeah, these are all copper. I'm tempted just to keep those because it's a whole thing full of just copper straps. Like you could use them as, yeah, like strap. I don't know. I just like them. I just like them. So I'm keeping those, damn it. Didn't even know how much that copper's worth. I don't know, maybe quarter of a kilo in copper. I just like them, so I'm keeping them, damn it. Cable straps, chassis mount, cable straps. Oh, wow, this is a mixed, oh my God. Cable strap, not kidding, like actual, oh, the smell from these. Oh, it's got that old electronic smell. Oh, that decaying vinyl smell. Oh my God, that is awful. Oh, like just grounding strap, like, yeah. No, these are, these are grounding straps. What they're designed to do, you've seen these in some of my teardowns, is that when you're wiring stuff inside instruments, right, you will put, like you'll build into your chassis or your board or whatever, a clamp down for a wire. And if you've got a whole wiring harness going around, then you can use these and clamp them around your wiring. So you can use them as a wiring harness thing, but they're actually mounted onto your board or onto your chassis rather than just like, you know, flapping around in the breeze. So, yeah, they're kind of cool, but the plasticizer leaked out. Yeah, they smell awful. The heck? Yeah, they smell terrible. Muriel. Ugh. So, they're gone, Skeet. Oh, man. Got all these empty tins now. Can reuse them for other stuff. Open P-clips, nylon. Open P-clips, metal. So, I didn't, you know, what fool would have a different tin for nylon open P-clips and metal open P-clips? You might as well combine them. Anyone disagree? There we go. Look at that. No, I've got... No, you don't use ones that are this old. No. Go on, Skeet. Oh, again, you can smell it. Oh, some stuck to the bottom even. No, you can just smell them. They're awful. So, yeah. And you'll notice that all these tins are identical. They're all identical. There's the Jarrah again, latte. They were all labelled and printed at roughly the same time, because it's not like you can collect, all this stuff was actually collected, I'm sure, over like, you know, decades and decades and decades, right? Like 30 or 40 years of collecting, right? Crazy. But yeah, all of these were printed at the same time, you know, on the same printer with the same, you know, paper and everything. So, yeah. So they were all sort of like redone. I'm sure he like had a, you know, some old system and then decided, nope, I'm going to make some new tins. Okay, nylon, I still have another 4 cable something fittings, or maybe they're not identical, but they were near enough that I grouped them together on the shelf. Yeah, I've never opened most of these. Almost like I've probably only opened like a few dozen of them. Nylon cable fittings, clips, adhesives. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's still got the adhesive on them. They're okay. Don't mind those. The adhesive probably sucks, but I don't know. Keep anyone? Kind of useful. And they got, oh, they got, no, they got, no, they just got like crusty, like, you know, useful for maybe useful if I'm routing some cables around the lab or something, or the dungeon perhaps, but you know, like, it's a tin full of them. Discombobulating already. No, I'm going to have to toss them. They're just like, the adhesive's gone on them. And, well, I already sort of have, and I tend to only buy the one, you know, buy those as I need them kind of thing, and then I get the right type. Oh, no, one thing in here. Nylon mounts, ribbon cable, 2-piece. Oh, there you go. No, there's 2. Ribbon cable, 2-piece. Imagine having these. Imagine having these in your collection, and then you go, yep, I'm going to dedicate an entire tin to that, and I'm going to label it properly. Ribbon cable 2-piece. Yep, sorry. Gone. Is this fascinating or what? It is actually, I think this is actually very fascinating. So, yeah, anyway, nylon cable fittings, mounts, ribbon cable snap fit. There you go. Ribbon cable snap fit. They're almost like, no, they're almost like PCB guides. They're more like PCB, like, you know, rack mount PCB guides kind of thing. Anyway, useless. Oh man, what a shame, huh? Cable fittings, mounts, side loading, snap, latch, rivet, feet. I've got 4 of these. I'm going to dedicate a tin to them. Bloody oath. Like, oh my God, look, you know, they're so specific, right? They're so specific. And like they took them out of some instrument, right? These are all used. I got to keep reminding everyone, these are all used. Called storage overhead, yeah. And a side would, I don't know, leave it in the comments. Would you label that? What would you call that? I wouldn't even know what to call that, but he's called it a side load-in snap latch rivet fit. I guess it is a rivet fit, right? Because like, and then side load-in snap. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't mind that, right? That is definitely. Anyway, not keeping them, but yeah, that is an accurate description. All right, let's go back. What do we got? I think the bottom ones are probably the go, aren't they? What do we got down the bottom? Okay, snap to board, nylon cable. Nylon PCB fittings, nylon PCB fittings, nylon PCB fittings, nylon cable fittings. This whole shelf is just cable fittings and cable clamps. Got to remember, there's four. Oh my God. Circlips, springs, compression springs. I mean, just nylon PCB fittings. Just, like, you know, seriously, I can clean out an entire shelf of nylon PCB fittings. So this is crazy. This is nuts. Support, snap to board. Look, more. We threw out the other ones. We've got to throw these out. Sorry. Would anyone keep any of the stuff? Am I being too harsh? Who thinks I'm being too harsh? Snap poll, yes or no? Am I being too harsh? To the legacy of this collection. No. Put them in geocaches. Yeah. What is a men's shed? I'll tell you in a minute. No, I'm not being too harsh. Nope, seems about right. No, same as I pretty much would. No, not too harsh. No, okay. If they are too old, bin them. Yep, no one thinks I'm, yeah. But the thing is, I can't bin them without looking at them and documenting on camera. Although I should have probably, I do like the interactive chat here, so I've got to do it live. It's only 720p, but I'll actually upload this as a separate video, I think. Nylon PCB fittings, key slot. Yeah, they are, well, yeah, because they go into slots. They'll let this slide into a thing, right? It's just like an entire tin full of them. How many instruments do you have to take apart to get this many, right? This guy took apart thousands and thousands and thousands of instruments. And if you think this is mad, go and look. If you have not seen it, go and look at the component collection video. I should have documented that better. I should have gone back with my proper camera because I didn't have my proper camera. It's and I ran out of memory card, I think, or ran out of battery or something while I was there. I should have gone back and documented that collection. That was mad. They were all desoldered components. All of them. Almost all of them. Like 90% of them plus. Supports. Front mount supports. There you go. Front mount supports. Like, this bin is going to be absolutely full of just nylon supports. As I said, there's probably another 20 tins there of just nylon supports. Lever handles. There you go, for PCB lever handles. There you go, right? PCB lever handles. If you need them, you need them, right? If you need a replacement PCB lever handle, I've got you covered. This is just, oh, man. This is just crazy. I mean, this would be, you know, I guess if you were a vintage restorer or something, you know, if that was your business, you would probably, which I think it was his business, then you would probably keep all these, right? But, oh man, it's just, it's incredible, incredible. I kind of like, part of me wants to think, oh, you know, look, I should keep this collection as some guy's life work, you know, and the other part of me goes, no, it's just, you know, it's just crazy. Nylon PCB fittings, they're just like, here they are, right? More. Oh, look at that, we got some oddball longies there. Look at that. It's just, come on. I'm probably wasting time like tipping them out. I should just look in and go, nylon pieces, snap to board. There you go. More. Look at that. There's half a tin, a quarter of a tin full of those. Nope, gone. Oh man. Well, I was always covered if I needed some. Look at those. Just specialised things like. Just nope. Support, hinge, snap fit. Hinge, snap fit. There you go. So yes, they are hinged. They are indeed hinged. Properly hinged. Look at that. No worries. Wow. Just wow. Ah, man. Okay, more. All this sitting down is actually not doing my back any good. It's not good. Supports, blind. There you go. So I'll just open them like this. Supports, blind, gone. Nylon cable fit-ins, mounts, top load-in snap fit, releasables. Releasables. Look at that. Yep, I've thrown those out before, similar ones. But they are releasable ones. Yes, they are. There you go. So, yep. I've worked on many instruments that have those. No worries. Put ribbon cables through them or whatever. I'm running out of room to put my empty tins. Okay, mounts, free twist ring. Free twist ring mounts. There you go. Look. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to download this video and then upload it as because the live shows just vanish. Like, you know, you can't search like live shows. They don't show up. Support, snap to board. Look at those. Just incredible. Can everyone confirm that all this stuff's in focus, right? It's all in focus, isn't it? I'm not like... No. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Comes into focus. Yeah, focus checked. Cool. All right. Man, yeah, I'm now officially up to my second row of tins. So, yeah, there is the... This is nuts, man. I'm just... Like, a lot of stuff here is very useful. I do use this collection, you know, a reasonable amount. I used it just this morning to fix the that trolley. Nylon PCB fitting support, snap to board. More. Unbelievable. Well, the good thing is I've got lots of empty tins now to put like screws and stuff in. Look at those. Wow. Just supports corner blocks, edge blocks. Corner blocks and edge blocks. Just, this is mad. Just imagine there's probably some vintage, you know, vintage restorer out there who would give their left nut for all this stuff, right? But they're just, oh man, I just can't do it at this rate. I've got an entire bin just full of snap board supports. It's just, come on, man. Still haven't found any hidden money yet. I'm still waiting for it. Okay. Okay, I'm actually the last four at the back there. So we're getting towards the back. Nylon PCB fitting support hinge screw fit. There we go. Go on. Support screw to board. screwed it, you know, look, unbelievable. There's just so many of them. Never ends. Fill the empty tins for a future YouTuber to discover. Look at those quick release snap fits. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've never gone through any of the like these. I've like opened the odd one, but this is the only time I've ever really systematically gone through and opened these things. Unbelievable. Sell the bin of rubbish for $1. Buyer must pick up. Yeah. Oh, come on, this is... Yeah, most of, like, this entire shelf I've had for all these years is just, like, it's just a waste of space. Round cable snap fit. Round cable snap fit. There you go, look at that. Okay. Miscellaneous. Oh, we finally have a miscellaneous. Imagine what he's got in miscellaneous. Let's have a look. It's worthy of a look. Look at that. That just came from... Oh, was that? Hang on. Oh, no. No, I don't know what label that is. Anyone? Beulah. Don't know what that logo is. But, yeah, look. Just all miscellaneous cable, clamp things in from instruments. Just like, wow. Oh, Kerry's here. Hey, Kerry. Bob's here as well. Sorry, I haven't really been looking at the chat all that much. Should look at the chat more. Okay. Nylon cable fittings, side load-in snap fits. Again, like, you know, they're perfectly fine. Like, you know, like they actually look reasonably new, right? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're almost keepable, you know, but I've got an entire tin of them. Like, and what am I going to do? Like, you know, I just don't wire enough stuff to want to use them. But that's almost keepable. Who agrees that's almost keepable? Oh, man. This is nuts. Nope. Nope. The couch feet was at the beginning, Avi. The couch feet was at the beginning. Look at this. Look at this. There you go. Man, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Maybe I can sell this entire tub at the end of this. I'll auction it off. I'll auction the tub off. Maybe I can get my $40 back. For those who don't know, I paid 40 Australian dollars. 40 Australian dollars for all 330 of these tins. And his entire component collection went for $400. And I was offered his entire component collection later, or most of it, for nothing, and I didn't take it because I had nowhere to put it. Corner loading miscellaneous. Wow. Wow. Okay. Ribbon cable snap fit trestle. Wow, look at that. Oh, look. Aren't they groovy? Look at that. Wow. You have seen a more specialised bit of cable clamping stuff. I've got the world's only, I might have the world's only supply of those. Seriously, like, wow. You know, and like, yeah, if you were a restorer of instruments, like, you would keep this, right? But I can't possibly keep this. EHT, standoff rings, right? Extra high tension, standoff ring, high voltage standoff rings. Who else has a slightly used? We've got some discharge on those. Slightly discharged. Slight accumulation of crud on there from the high tension wires. So you can tell that they're being used. Wow. $30 too much? I think I should have only paid 10. You think I should have haggled? I basically bought it. I bought it unseen. For those who don't know, well, you can go watch. Oh no, you can't post links. It's bloody pain in the ass. But for those who don't know, I saw this. I don't know why I was searching at the time, but just by pure coincidence, I saw this on eBay, and I saw these tins. I don't know how I found it or how it popped up or whatever, but I saw a photo of all these tins. There was no photos inside. It was just, they just said, yeah, they're full of stuff. And I just saw he had the whole wall of them. I think that was just one photo of just the entire wall, and I went, yeah, I'm bidding on that. And I think it was bid. And I think it might have started at $40, and I think I was the only bidder or something like that. But I got it all for $40. The guy's life work is just nuts. So yeah, that's just like top loading miscellaneous. Yeah. So I snapped it up, and I went there thinking that I was just getting these things, right? And then the guy said, oh, by the way, you might be interested in what's in the room out the back. And that's when I entered the utopia. That was the world's largest private collection of electronic components. And I was just stunned, and he said, yeah, we haven't put this up on eBay. Like, do you know anyone who would want it? And like, it's just crazy. And I just happened to have my my little RX100 camera with me or something. So I did get some footage, but I ran out of battery, and yeah, and I didn't go back. So yeah, I should have, but that's just like. So yeah, the entire collection here for $40. No, I didn't bring my drink bottle down with me. Damn, now I need a drink. Special mount twist ring. Special mount twist ring. Wow, that is special indeed. Okay, I really desperately need a drink right about now. Damn. Might have to cut the stream short. Cable clamps. Oh, I've got to finish this shelf, don't I? I've got to finish this shelf. Okay, I've got 6 at a time now. The plasticizer fumes are getting to me. Could be. It's probably not good. I don't have well, I've got ventilation in here. Fresh air, fresh air is being pumped into here. I think it's fresh air from the, it's air coming from the comms room, server comms room. What the heck? Chassis mount collet clamps. Chassis mount collet clamps. There you go. Okay. Damn. Nylon P-clips, white. Well, yes, look at that. He thinks I should keep the nylon P-clips. Look at them. Look at them all. Look at them. Whole tin full of nylon white P-clips. Wow. They're almost keepable, right? They're almost keep. Somebody said keep. Damn it. Hang on. Empty. Oh, God, I'm going to have to go to a third row of empty tins. They're almost keepable. Black ones. There you go. Oh, no, I don't like those ones. I don't have any, like, they're huge. They're monster, like, a couple of small ones, but no, at least the small ones, small white ones are usable. These are not usable at all. Nope. See, I can't even read that. Don't know if that has a manufacturer on it or what. I don't know. Gone. Oh yeah, I can smell those ones. Yep. Nylon flat bar. What's a nylon? Oh yeah, that is indeed a nylon flat bar. Yes. I've got you covered. I will not be beaten on nylon flat bars. Dodgy brothers. Only Australians will remember that. I will not be beaten on 2.5-inch hose bits. Oh my God, what is this? Panel mount cord strain reliefs. Panel mount cord strain reliefs. Wow. Wow. Like, can you get any different between that and that? I mean, crikey. That's just, wow. And that. Wow. That's just remarkable. What the heck? Oh, man. That's something else. I'm now kind of polluting the box. It was all like standoffs before, and now it's like being polluted with other weirdo stuff. Nylon P-clips, clear, coloured, and nylon P-clip mounting washers. Radium. Look at that. I mean, oh man, like they're just, oh, at least they're colourful, aren't they pretty? Smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision on that. Oh, wow. I'm sure you all probably can imagine it. I've wanted to for quite a lot of years now. I've had this idea. And if anyone has any contacts whatsoever, please email me, david@evblog.com, because I would love to do this. If you know anyone in Sydney, like at a university or something, who is an expert in odours, who is an expert in smells, and has equipment to analyse smells, I've always wanted to do a video on what is the vintage electronic smell. I know it's, you know, decomposing plasticizers and all this, but I'd like to actually do some measurements or some science behind it or something like that. What is the vintage electronic smell? So yeah, contact me if you know. Metal Omega clips. Yeah, as advertised. As advertised. That's, yeah, yep, absolutely as advertised. This guy doesn't muck around. He's, you know, everything is as advertised. So it's incredible. Incredible. Like, you know, you can argue that, you know, like a whole bunch of metal rings are, like, you know, useful, kind of, because they're metal ones, keep or scrap? Scrap. People are saying phenolic resin in the PCBs. Yeah, it's all sorts of things. There's all sorts of things that contribute to that vintage electronic smell. So anyway, oh God, more white P-clips. Look, they're the old style. Woo! Oh man, all the crustiness in the bottom of that. Nylon cord grip grommets again. Didn't we have another? There you go. For those who were really, I didn't keep those. I don't think. Oh, no, yes, I did, didn't I? Cord grip grommets. Yeah, I kept a tin of the grommets. We've got another tin. So out she goes. Like, that's absolutely chocker. The tin is chocker. Wow. Wow. Okay. Whew. Nylon P-clips back, black. Nylon P-clips. Look at that. Look at the size of that. Man. Once again, always as advertised. I am hoping to find some cash though. Some cash hidden away, because if you're going to hide some cash, yeah, hide them in within 300, a tin of 300, one of 330, and only you know which one it is. And more nylon cord grip grommets. Look, it's full again. This is madness. Wow. Oh my God. Panel mount feed-through clamps. Oh, look at that. Panel mount feed-through clamps. What? What the heck? My goodness. All right. Okay, this is, that's the entire shelf. We got it. We got the entire shelf. Okay, what's down here? Should I call it quits? What's the time? Oh, it's 5:30. How long have I been going for? Those are useful. Somebody said. This is misc nylon parts. Miscellaneous. Okay, now we're into mechanical stuff. Self-drilling metal thread screws, fixings, suction cups. Fixings, that one's on its own. Couch feet. I've got 5. I found another couch feet. I've got 5 tins of couch feet. 5. Legendary. All right. Yeah, the others are more hardware. These are like fixings and stuff. So let's get these. All right. Fixings, snap latch rivets. Snap latch rivet fixings. Yep. Look at those. Right? They're almost useful, aren't they? They're almost useful. They're almost like, oh my God. Captive nuts. Oh, fixings. Okay, yeah. Okay, captive nuts and bolts. Oh God, look at this. Captive nuts and bolts. Oh, wow. Look. That's crazy. They're useful. There you go. Okay, I'm tempted to keep those. Oh, got some wing nuts in there as well. They're almost, that's almost keepable. But look at this. Look at this, right? There's no way I'm using those, right? Can't see it. But potentially a bag of those. Oh yeah, you know. Never know. Snap latch rivets. No, yes, I've done those. Miscellaneous nylon plastic studs. Miscellaneous nylon plastic studs. As advertised. Yes. Wow. Suction cups. Yay! We have suction cups. I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to say yeah, nah on the suction cups. This is just crazy. Snap latch rivets releasable. Again, haven't we had those before? Snap. Oh, look. Looks like a chess piece. No. Oh man, this is crazy. Ready to do some auto body work, huh? Yeah, that's where they're from, right? Yes, that's where I've mostly seen those. Automotive stuff, fixings, nylon, thread. Oh my God. I've got, look, 20, I've got 22 tins of spacers. Spacers, right? This is just, oh man. Okay, I think this might be it. I think I'll call it quits after this. Fixings, rack mount screws. Oh, look at that. Rack mount screws. Oh, keeper. Yes, absolutely, right? You know, screws are always useful, right? I've got like 50 tins of like screws and things. I would have put those under screws, right? But they're in, I guess he separated them into fixings. Miscellaneous nylon plastic caps. Oh, miscellaneous plastic caps. Yeah, nah. Okay. Yeah, so I might call it quits after this because I will. I think I'll upload this for reference, for historical reference. Nylon unthreaded inserts. Wow. What am I going to do with those? What am I going to do with unthreaded, like nylon, those nylon inserts, right? I'm never going to use, they're hard nylon inserts. I'm never going to use them. No. Car battery caps? Nylon threaded inserts. Well, there we go. Like, no, all right, no. It's only a couple of those. No. Metal internally threaded bushes, round. Well, metal internally threaded bushes, round, right? These are indeed fix-ins, right? These are like, these kind of things almost like usable, you know, anything screw fixing related, right? This is like useful stuff. Look, I'll just get a few more of these because they're down the bottom here. Okay. I swear I'll call it quits after I've got two more on the shelf over there. Threaded chipboard inserts. Oh my God, oh, they are chipboard. Yeah, look at that. I had no idea I had those. Threaded chipboard inserts. Like actually usable. Threaded reducing bushes. Threaded reducing bushes. Right, oh God. Right. Oh, thread, yeah, okay. So they actually, yeah, but I'm not going to keep a whole tin just for like one of those. Like, you know, no. I only had a couple in them. Oh, that's heavy. Cage nuts and bolts. Right, no, see. Look, perfectly good cage nuts and bolts. Okay. Keep. Fix-ins, rivets. What sort of rivets have we got? We do indeed have rivets. Wow, there you go. Some actual rivets. There you go. Kind of useful. There's another bag in there too. What? There's a miscellaneous giant bolt thing, head thing. What the heck? And they aren't they're not. Oh, they're little yeah, I don't know what you call those, but yeah, anyway, rivets technically useful still. And I've got a couple more tins. And we're not even a quarter of the way through this collection. Metal internally threaded bushes, square. There you go. Wow, square. They're exactly as advertised every time, as advertised. Square, internally threaded bushes. That's just, wow. Okay, never going to use them. Oh, here we go. Instrument case panel fix-ins, Tektronix, part 1, Tektronix, etc. So yes, as I said, he did tear down a lot of vintage test gear, right? And what the heck? What the heck? What the heck is that? Vintage repair, tech vintage repair people are going, oh, geez, I've been looking for one of those. And like what? Like, oh, from old Tektronix scopes, you know? This is just, it's just crazy. Look at that. What the heck? What the heck? All right, well, that's, okay, oh, no, hang on. Whoop, there, empty tins. So, I have some keepers. I've got 5 couch feet. All hail the legendary couch feet. The couch feet. Yeah, and there's just a couple of other miscellaneous keepers maybe, but we have an entire box discarded. Oh, should I auction it off? Who wants a box of miscellaneous crap? And all of those tins are now empty. They're all empty. And as I said, that's probably a quarter of the collection because they are 4 tins deep. 4 tins deep, and all the top ones are all metal, like actual screws and things. So yeah, let me go through them. Actually, I got the top 3 shelves here. let's go through them. Yeah, we have wood screws, metal thread, self-tappers. So yeah, these are all self-tapper screws. Yeah, these are all metal self-tapping. Are they all self-tapping? Metal thread, no, not all self-tapping. And then we've got more metal thread, and these are chocker. These are absolutely chocker, full. Yep, all those are full, and that's why the shelf is bowing, because it's incredible. Grub screws, right? Got a tin of grub screws, miniature screws. I was using those the other day to actually fix something. Well, actually, last month or whatever. Blackhead, square shank, counter shank, and these are 4 tins deep. So count them, right? And then these are all nuts. These are like captive washer nuts, right? And they're as advertised. There's an absolute tin. Self-clinching ones, nylock, hex, spring lock, countersunk overlay, flat smalls, external serrated, wave washers, keyhole washers, flat large washers. These are all caged, hollow nuts, caged nuts, twist nuts. It's just, it's madness, right? It's absolute madness. So, yeah, there you have it. There is the collection, hopefully on camera. There is the collection of tins. We got not even a quarter of the way through these tins. So let me know in the comments down below, because I'll upload this as a separate video, if you want me to continue going through these. So thanks everyone for joining me for the live show, but yeah, I'm gonna bugger off now. Catch you next time. And that's a wrap. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to push the button now.